Hello and welcome to another episode of the MEGABASE of Chaos, where we take an old Factorio map and make it better. Yeah, I didn't get much run then. Maybe I should prepare the running bit. Okay, so nuclear power plant. You know, I mean, yeah, actually I've got my system. I've got it more arranged so that it's more efficient. What is the how is that one getting electricity? Oh, it's from there. Oh, so that's, yeah. Okay, so that's a good way. But then I've done this new way. Okay, forget that, those three. I've done 4. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Good coffee. And although I didn't let it brew for as long as I needed to. But anyway, these are the problems we have. Nuclear power plants and coffee. Yeah, the I'm not too worried about the, you know, the messy electrical. But that, yeah, I suppose if we were going to make it very neat and tidy, this way, yeah, and it's the most efficient way as well, isn't it? But then, yeah, and it's very messy. Well, the water, let's just highlight that. The water does get through. Oh, I can't. Okay. So this is where I need to stick in that so I can get down here. So this water, yeah, 98 of 2. How many pumps have I got in? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think that's an aspect of, I think, I mean, I'm going on this, I don't do detailed analysis of, let me get some more coffee, come on, the pot of goodness. I don't do detailed analysis on the numbers. You probably, if you've watched a few of my videos, you probably realise I'm that kind of player. And there are lots of other YouTubers that do that. So if you wanted to know exactly the throughput of a pipe, if there's 3 pumps and there's like 200 meters of pipe and you're standing on one leg and there's a chicken running in a field being chased by a goat, if you need that kind of information, other YouTubers are available. But I'm not that kind of YouTuber. I think the kind of YouTuber is, I just kind of play the game. And if people like it, they watch. And if they don't, they don't. I'm not really asked, to be honest with you. I know other people are desperate for views. I don't really care. But maybe I should. Maybe I should care. Maybe you should. Anyway, look. Okay, so we have the batteries are getting full, which is great. But we're not making enough. Yeah, okay, it's dropped down because... Oh, it just went up then. Why did it go up? Oh, furnaces. Yeah, if you look over to the left, so let's have a look at this detailed statistical information. Yeah, furnaces are the most, and then factories, and then roboports. Sometimes when it kicks off, roboports go up. Although not as much now because I've spread things out and trains. Oh, I can hear it. Yeah, look, it's gone to 1.4. So solar power has now come down. Obviously, you can see that happening. Nighttime, the sun has descended. The sun has gone to bed. The accumulators aren't producing anything yet. The turbine is 1.8. I want to see how far we're our maximum turbine capacity is 1.9. There we go, it's 1.9. because the accumulators have kicked in, and the steam engines are producing 24.3. We could do unlimited steam because of the oil, because oil is unlimited. So if we fed oil into the... can we do that? Yeah, solid fuel, yeah. Whereas if you dig coal, coal runs out. So does trees. Anyway, I think... But this is going down way too fast. So that's... But that's gone down to 1.6 now. It was at 1.9. I think what happens is the steam that builds up gets used. But see, he's not consuming steam now. And I think because there's just not enough steam being... But why not? Why wouldn't he... The temperature's fine. The water flow is fine. And he's producing 199, but that one is just not being... Whether it's because the accumulators are the alternative source, and then that... I don't know. But, okay, so that's... So the solar panels are coming up now, but... Accumulators, that's it, they've stopped now, they're charging. So that's good, so that's only halfway. Yeah, that's not... I'm not that worried, but here's the thing. Eventually that's going to stop again. But what I'm thinking of... Okay, this isn't a perfect build. However, I think I want to copy it. But look at this, I've got all this nonsense here. So, okay, so these need to be redone. Have I got any... No, there's no reprocessing here. It's all... Okay, so what I need to do is the system where it unloads and... Yeah, let's do the reprocessing at the other place. Okay, there's a way to... Oh, look, I put all this here. God damn. God damn. Right, there's a way to do this. Should we do it? Yeah, okay, because it's difficult, and I think if you're a new player, you may find this interesting. Oh, get him back now. Wait a minute. Oh, this is the second. We don't need him. He can go. We need that back. And why isn't he... Why hasn't he got... Okay, that's... Yeah, I didn't finish that. Okay, bring him back. We've got to do this. So what we're going to do, we're going to unload. So if we're going to... Damn it! If we're going to do this... Okay, he's not got a bloody thing. Let's give him a bloody thing here. And then we can just do this. And get rid of these ones. And also get rid of these ones. Because... yeah. Right, so... Where's that train? Oh, did he come and then he might have... Right, no, Newt West 2, that's right. Oh, he's stuck. Why is he stuck? Oh, it's because of, okay, let's put a signal in there, and now he's not stuck. Right, now, I don't want you to go. Right, stop. Come back. Actually, oh, where have you gone? It goes far, doesn't it? Right, so first of all, we need to get this loaded properly. Full cargo. So let's get this loaded properly, and then when it goes to Newt Quest 2, it unloads and then loads all the... So here... Now, why did I get rid of this? Hold on, I've got to figure this out because there's a reason. I got... let me move my coffee out of the way. Maybe there was a reason. I don't remember it. So I'm going to put it back on. Was it because it was too... I don't know. I don't know the reason why I stopped doing that. So this is Nuke West pickup. Yeah. So we're going to go to Nuke West pickup. Okay. So he will be full. Right. Okay. Now let's just turn him off a minute. Then what we do here... Where's all my pickup? Okay, we're going to have to take this Explorer nonsense off. I know. Actually, here is fine. So let's make this storage cache. This area. So you put down a load of storage things, and then you press... well, you're trashing, but we go back. Going back to build. There we go. So that's all going to get sorted. We can get rid of that. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay, so everything's going to... Well, it should be going into here, but it's not. It's going into there. But it doesn't matter. It's as long as it's safe. And where's that lot going? Bloody hell. Look, I've just made all these storage, and they're taking it... I don't know why. And they're going there. Oh, okay. No, I don't... Anyway, let's just crack on. So, we want a passive here. And then we want a picker. But that... Oh, okay. But that picker is going to be filtered. Okay, before we do this... let's just turn that way. Because it's going to... We're going to filter it. And we're just going to unload... Reprocessing. Okay? And that's going to load... Yeah, and that's it. I don't see if it's not that difficult, really. Why was it seem to be difficult to do before? And then... Yeah. I mean, we don't really need that. But we've got it anyway. Yeah, that's annoying why that didn't... I wonder if it's because we didn't have enough robopods. Right, so let's go back there now. And we shall build. Right, so Nuke West can go. Because that's, yeah. I mean, that's just a delivery storage place. So the idea now is we have... I mean, this is kind of a lot. I don't know why why did I build it all the way out here? I don't know. I think it's just space. And I kind of wanted to space them out a bit. Because then there's less props. See, look, they've all... No, come back, Jorama, don't swear. You're not allowed to swear. I can't have full. So... Inactivity. Inactivity... right, so a big inactivity, okay. But the thing is... Right, you've got to... but switch it to manual for a minute, else it's going to pop off. No, did you do it properly? No, you didn't. Okay, there you go. Right, so now then... So all we do now is put that there and select. Yeah, I don't know why I'm... You know how to do this. This isn't... I'm not teaching you anything. This is easy. For some reason, I thought it was very complicated. Oh, yeah. So I did a similar thing. So now we can turn this on now because, yeah, once that stops filling. Oh, right, so he can't, okay, so we've got to turn these off. So these can only unload, yeah, okay. And I'll go back anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So that's it. That's it. Yeah, we did a similar thing. Oh no, I haven't got that. Yeah, when I was, yeah, no, I don't do it anymore, actually, yeah. I used to do a similar thing, but it was satellites as well. So it was like delivering satellites, but then loading up white space science. Okay. Yeah. No, that wasn't difficult. That's, you just use these. Oh, that was in Factorio 1. Okay, it was more difficult then. Yeah, in Factorio 1, you didn't have these filters on the grabbers, inserters. I like insert, grab, you know, same thing. Okay, so he's going there, which is fine. Should I add some more storage chests? Storage capacity, yeah, why not? Okay, so that's it. So they get reprocessed. So let's just test this. Let's go back to Nuke West pickup. Through the trees. It's coming. I keep having Kate Bush songs in my head. And it's not because of Strange Ways. Stranger Things. Which I think was very flawed as a TV show. But anyway, because if he went down the tunnel to the Russian base, right, which is under America, and then suddenly is in a Russian prison. Well, how did he get from America to Russia? I'm just saying. If you want to comment about that, that's fine. Okay, he's just disappeared. And because I was talking nonsense, so they should get reprocessed. Where is the reprocessor? The reprocessor is here, but it's very busy. Is this the reprocessor? Yeah, it's very busy. But look at this. We got 2,500 uranium. So we're good. We're good for fuel. Oh my God! I made these. I didn't realize. You idiot. Okay, I know what I'm going to do now. Oh yes, I know what I'm going to do. Oh my God. Okay, no, put the trash thing. Right. Can we have that back, please? Yeah, and let's get this. Oh my God. Okay, stop making. Yeah, just stop. Yeah, okay. We're going to have enough nuclear power to take us to the moon and to take us to Fulgoria. People get asking why don't I play Spaceage. Well, first of all, I'm not really one of those people who goes with the crowd or, you know, I mean, I know it's there and I know it's interesting. But I want to finish this base first. The thing is, I may never finish this base, so I've got to, because I think once I play Spaceage, I'm probably not going to play this anymore. Right, I'm going. Oh, look at that. That still, it gets bigger. I didn't know that. So, what I'm going to do here now. Well, first, I'm going to have a stretch. So you don't get stretches with Dosh Doshington, do you? Or Nihilus. They don't stretch. It's funny. There's lots of ways you can increase viewership, which I'm not going to do because. Okay, so let's just watch this. Look, he's unloading there. Yeah. So that it's so simple. Factorio. Right. What we're going to do. Well, it's got to be when this. Well, let's just help them because they're a bit slow. They are a bit slow. Actually, we can put that in there as well. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's full. Oh, that's full. Okay, more. Okay. That makes there's different sounds being made. Listen. What is that? Is that uranium? Because listen, that didn't make a sound, right? So listen. I think it's the uranium, which is cool. It's very cool. Right. Now we've done that, this is what we're going to do. Okay. This is what we are going to do. I'm going to do all of it. So watch this. This is going to go nuts. Oh no. Well, wait. Yeah, I kind of want to do that first. I kind of want to do this. I just want to move this down here because oh, red tree's in the way. Red tree's not in the way. Right, we can just. Where's the car? We've got the tank. The tank could probably do it. So what you do is you fill the tank with as much as you can. Okay, we're not getting. Let's go and here we go. Here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yeah. Bit more. Bit more. Gather it up. Nice one. Yeah, I think the tank it is faster than walking, but look at this stopping speed. Oh, that wasn't too bad actually. I think maybe I remember it more because I'm more, you know, when you crash into things, it's more rememberable. By the way, if you haven't noticed, if you're new to the channel, I'm old. I don't know why that's a thing, but it is. I mean, I'm like, yeah, I'm just me. But apparently, you're not supposed to play computer games when you're old. Also, I've been told. How dare you? The old people, they've taken our houses, and now they've taken... And they voted in Trump. Okay, so let's do a little Trump watch, yeah, or Trump Musk watch as it's become. It's very strange. It's because if a year or 2 years ago you'd said that Musk was doing what he's doing right now, you wouldn't think it was true. Now, I'm not saying that the US federal bureaucracy didn't need to be cut. So I'm not saying that. I'm not really talking about, you know, so, and it's not really, you know, I'm British, so it's not really my business, but hey ho, you know. Look, this is what we're doing. We're doing this. Now that pump is not gonna go in. Shall we do it there? Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, so let's see what happens. This will be fun. So anything that we've... Now this obviously isn't gonna get built straight away. But we can put a lot down, and yeah, we're out of loads. Right, so obviously turbines are a thing. It probably needs a trip to Central. Oh, there's the car. Don't leave the car there. I think we should leave cars at the same place. Yeah, because we had a load of pipes. Obviously that's sorted itself. So that's all connected as well. If we look at the map here, the network is kicked in. So that's connected, yeah. And electricity is also connected. So what about reactors? Because we had a ton of reactors. No. Where are the reactors? I did bring down a few. I don't know where they are. Hold on. Things are kicking off. Things are kicking off. See, this is another thing that you don't see often. Well, you do. They probably hide it. But I have to... so I've got WhatsApp. And family stuff. I have a member of my family who has just got accepted to every one of their... How do you do that? How do you leave a thumb thing? It's because I'm clicking on the date on my iPhone. There we go. He doesn't know how to play Factorio or use his iPhone. What's wrong with this geezer? What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, she's got accepted to all the universities. I mean, you know, I kind of... When I see other fat people, you know, sort of bragging about their kids, it's... I find it nauseating, because what they try to do, a lot of people on, like, social media, is they make it all about them. So it's their kid. It's not like an individual... You know, I mean, she's done it all on her own. I haven't really helped that much, to be honest with you. Because you can't, you know, but it's like when kids, you know, when parents do their kids' homework so they get better grades. Oh, what is wrong with that kind of human being? I don't really get that. No, I've already got, I just need to make probably more. I had reactors. Right, let's just go. Yeah. I find I don't think I have any friends who would do that, who would do their kids' homework. It's like, I remember going to Legoland once, and you see this kid, like this 5-year-old, they do a contest where, actually, why don't we just connect it up to here? Let's see. Sorry, I'm riffing a bit. Why? Oh, because we haven't got steel. We just do this, yeah, but then we can't get by. Is that going to work? I don't know. Let's see. That's filling up. Oh, that did go down. But once it gets filled, but we'll fill it from the other side anyway. Okay, let's go get reactors. I thought yeah. Okay, let me just see if, no, there isn't any. Oh, we don't have. No, I did put reactors. Yeah, let's put reactors. I haven't got reactors in my thing. Where is it? There. Well, it would have been built. Yeah. Okay. I think. I reckon we can put this online by the end of this day. Right, that's gone. It doesn't matter. Let's go to Central. Let's go to the Central area. Okay, yes. What was I saying? Because I know you want me to finish my point. Central about. There we go. The point was, okay. So, yeah. One of my kids gets. I mean, you know, it's just their subject, and to be honest, I don't know. Getting into a university isn't that difficult, but this one university was. I mean, I'm bragging now. I know, I'm bragging. I just said that it's nauseating when people going about members of their family. But again, it's nothing to do with me. So, it's got dark, hasn't it? Let me just look at the camera. Sorry, the ADHD's. Oh no, you can still see me. You don't need to see me bright. You know, I'm fine like that. Right, we should be getting nukes. Where's the reactors? There we go. We've got 4. Come on, we can do more than 4. 10. I think there's 4 of 4, so that's what? Yeah, let's go more. Let's go 20. And then we're getting power. That will be enough. There's no pipe builder down here. That's interesting. Let's just make it whilst we're here, and then we'll get the raw stuff back. Yeah, I should have brewed the coffee longer. Okay, so let's just track back to what I was saying. Yes, and you get these, the parents that brag about their kids, but they do it all the time. It's like, and they write a huge amount of text about how Tarquin was, overcome, the problems of living in a big house with a dad who makes so much money. It's just like, anyway. Yeah. I don't like that. It's also, actually, this is an American thing. Okay, let's, I'm not taking a pop at Americans, but I'm just saying, because I've, members of my family are American, so it's always like, but we get these cards at Christmas, and it's a family photograph, and they're all wearing the same clothes, like some, shall I say the word? Yeah, like some Nazi sort of, rally. Although it tends to be like blue jeans and white shirts or something, and with the mountains in the back, Because I've got people in Utah, and all that. And Washington State, not Washington, D.C. And I don't think I've ever... Actually, no, there's a British woman who married an American, and she did the same thing, and I'm like... It's nauseating. I know, it's actually nauseating. And they're all smiling, like, everything in our family is fine. Okay, Jake's a heroin addict, but apart from that... Oh, and the dad just got done for fraud, but apart from that, everything's great. I mean, all families are screwed up, let's just face it. I like Philip Larkin's poem. Do you know who Philip Larkin is? No, of course you don't, because you don't read enough. You're always on social media posting, crap about liberals or Musk or whatever it is you do. But Philip Larkin is a poet from a place called Hull. Actually, is he from Hull? Or was he just hung around Hull? Anyway, he wrote this poem, and it's the poem. When you're a kid, you have to read this poem out in an assembly in school. Actually, we don't. Do Americans have assembly? Okay, in Britain, we have what's called assemblies, where you all gather in a hall every morning. Actually, we sang hymns, and our school wasn't even religious. Sorry, I'm really going off on tangents. And the singing of the hymns was like, we did it in our secondary school, and then we moved to a different school because they split the years. So for 3 years in one school, Sconce Hills High. Actually, I shouldn't really say that, should I? No. Anyway. And you'd have to stand and do it, and you'd have kids fainting because they didn't have enough breakfast or something, and they just like, it's not funny. Well, it is actually, but don't tell anyone. I find it funny. Right, we need turbines. We've got to go back and get turbines, you asshole. Come on. Right, we've put the... Yeah, I know, because this is kind of... The reason I'm talking like this is because... Well, it's filler. I'm just going from one place to another. Anyway. Oh, my God. Talk about tangents. It's like tangents on tangents. Anyway, yeah, Americans send this. I've had to put it away because it's so nauseating. I don't know if you... I think maybe because I've watched so many, like, South Parks and, was it King of the Hill and Family Guy. Although I recently read that Trey Parker, the guy who did South Park, really hates Family Guy. And I didn't watch it that much, but I really like the guy, the actor who does the family, the guy with he's kind of got testicles on his chin. And I don't watch it because of that, of course, but I think he's in Curb Your Enthusiasm as well. And he's great. He's got that great New York, Am I allowed to say Jewish? Is that allowed? Well, he has. It's like, Italian American, Jewish American, he's got that great, Why is it that there's so many Jewish comedians in America? You know, it's like, you know, you get very few. Anyway, yeah. What am I doing here? I'm trying to not say anything anti-Semitic. Not that I would, but it's just funny because you have to tread carefully when, you know, because obviously I'm an Anglo-Saxon, and when you talk about other racial groups, you have to be very careful because your words can be misconstrued. But, yeah. Turbines. I don't think I'm picking up any turbines, actually. Okay, there we go. But it's funny. I find the subject of racism fascinating, and I've read quite a lot on the subject. I've even got, is it Taylor Branch, Parting the Waves, which was the Pulitzer Prize winning thing of why am I folding my arms when I say that? I need to be filling up on. Yeah, so I'm just saying, I'm not, you know, if you look, I'm old, so of course I've read a lot. If you live long, or not long, this isn't long, is it? You know, if you read a few books a year, you know, you're going to be well read. But yeah, and it just seems stupid, you know, racism. It's just on a level that's like, why, you know? I mean, it's tribal. I guess some of it is tribal, and it's the other, isn't it? Anybody who's not like your group is somehow less than human. I mean, that's the basis of it, which is, it's stupid. Of course it's stupid. I say of course it's stupid, but, you know, there are plenty of people who exhibit such behaviour and views. For instance, when I think of a Scottish person. I'm joking. Of course I'm joking. I meant Welsh. No, come on. Here we go. Right. I like comedians. Let's do comedians I like. I like Louis C.K. I like Bill Burr. Seinfeld, of course. Well, Larry David isn't really a comedian. Am I allowed to say I like Woody Allen? Is that allowed? I don't know. I do. He's funny. I find the guy funny. He's still, you know, is a little strange, yes, but you know, and a lot of actors actually seem to have, yeah, like Michael Caine said he would never work with him again, and I'm like, I don't know, but who's to did I ever find Bill Cosby funny? You know, actually, I don't think I did. But, right, we need to go and get some copper things. But then it's like, this is weird, you know. I mean, it's like... But people... I think we all know that the problem with social media is there's no nuance there. It's either you're for it or you're against it. You know, it's like this kind of stupid thing of people destroying Tesla vehicles at the moment, which I mean, I understand where that motivation comes from, because it's just, why didn't we get any? I've got to go back because we didn't. No, I mean, I understand someone who experiences prejudice will go out and burn down their own neighbourhood. It's totally understandable if you actually study it. If you're just a knee-jerk reaction, why are these people doing this? It's stupid. Well, you know, if you think about it, I've got to get off. But most people don't think; they just react. And that's the thing with social media. You just see a post, this happened. You know, you see, you know, if you're anti-Musk and you see that a Tesla dealership or somebody's had their tyres slashed, you'll post ha ha ha. Which is stupid, really, if you think about it. Because the guy who bought the Tesla, it's not his fault Musk has gone off the rails. I mean, come on, even if you're a supporter of the whole MAGA thing, Musk is a little fruity. Come on, you must admit. But the interesting thing is the fact. Oh, we've got. Okay, no, one of the no, star fuel. There we go. Yeah, God, I was only going to dip into politics a little, but this is not politics. This is more about the state of our communication and how human beings are all getting on with each other in Western democracies. And this stupidity of saying, I'm supposed to get on that train. Stop distracting me. The stupidity of saying that Russia imprisons more people. No, the UK, Britain, imprisons more people because of social media posts than Russia is just so insanely stupid. And I would say that anybody that would claim that, you have to, you should consider what else they're saying, because when you actually look into the numbers, the data, it's completely stupid thing to say. For lots of reasons. I'm not going to go into them because you can do that yourself. One good program is on the BBC. It's called More or Less. You can get it on the podcast. Tim Hartford is an economist. I think he wrote the, one of those behavioural economist books where they sort of realise that prostitutes make more money than milkmen or something. Something stupid, like that. And, is it going yet? No. But, yeah, we're still going. But it's just, and obviously, it's great for link bait. It's great for clicks. That's what the point is. If you say something like that, you go, oh, because then you get everybody on one side retweeting it, and then you get everybody on the other side who are just retweeting it, and it's. That used to be my job, by the way, but anyway. I burnt out. No, I didn't think I just burnt out. It just became very... I don't know. You look at human beings and how they react to things. It's stupid. You can easily... It's like, I can easily get you... Oh, we haven't... Why didn't that get... That's weird. Why didn't that get copied? Oh... I moved it, you idiot, and then you copied it. Duh. Okay, what I was going to say, I can easily get you to read a 1,000 article, and I would know that you would read it. I'm not going to tell you how I would do that, because this isn't the time and place to go into that. It's easy. And when I tell you how I will do it, you're like, oh yeah, of course. Human beings are very predictable. I mean, that's, if you want to sell something to a human being, well then why don't I do that to make this channel bigger? I don't know, because it could make money. Yeah, I don't want to do it. Does it depress me? Right, where are we? Yeah, it's like, it's just sad, that human beings have to be like that. So the whole social media thing, I don't think I've said, okay, I'm never using social media again, because I do use it, and I was one of the first adopters of it, back in the day, and I thought it was great, because there's that crowdsourcing thing of where there was a study of if you go to a fair and you see a big jar with jelly beans in, and you're supposed to write down the number of jelly beans that's in there. I know we're kind of going off on one, but just bear with me. By the way, what do I... No, let's do this. Let's not. Look, it's on. We're getting power from it. Why aren't we getting power from here? Is that all on, though? If you put a jar with jelly beans in and you ask people... Yeah, let's put the whole thing. Let's go and get more turbines. If you ask people to predict how many jelly beans are in the jar, right, and let's say 1,000 people guess, what will happen is that if you add up... No, we're not going there. We're going... Oh, yeah, no, we're going to, thing, aren't we? No, let's go there, because we're going to pick up the Uber. If 1,000 people do the jelly bean thing, and then you average it out, that average, I think it's the word average, or is it something else? I can't remember, because my memory of statistical analysis is a bit... Right, we're going off here. Because this is where... Oh, look, concrete. Yeah, the concrete thing, I should do that sometime. The accuracy of the average number is more than any individual number. Therefore, and if you didn't get that, just rewind it. Therefore, the power of the crowd's intelligence or ability to count the jelly beans is more accurate. And they did a thing with the submarine as well, where a submarine was lost off the coast of somewhere, and the experts couldn't find it. They didn't know where to look, so they said, okay, everybody help us out, let's find this submarine. And everybody helped, and they found it. So it's the power of the crowd. There's a few books written about this, which I've read. And you kind of expected, well, that's going to happen with social media then, because social media is going to naturally elevate all the good stuff, all the correct stuff. But what happens, it doesn't. And it doesn't because... I'm really getting into it now. Nobody's going to watch this, so it doesn't matter. They've already left anyway, although people are not interested in this. Because... Look, we need more turbines. Let's get rid of the mines, and we'll get more turbines. I don't think that will necessarily work, because we're probably not making enough. How many turbines we got? Let me just have a look. Yeah, we're probably out of turbines. Okay, anyway, let's go. Cannot insert. Yeah, we're not getting the... And we don't need all this now anyway. So we'll... trash is off anyway, so let's turn that off. What was I just saying? Did I do the jelly bean thing? Yeah. No, that's right. The reason why social media is like it is because human beings were not designed to work with social media. We were designed to run away from saber-toothed tigers and to kill anybody who's trying to kill us, and to eat and to procreate. So these primal urges, that's what we're supposed to do. And what social media does, some social media posts tap into that primal lizard brain, and that's why people react the way they do, which is irrational. So there's a level of human beings being irrational, and this is why Musk goes onto stage with the chainsaw, and that's why it gets a reaction. It's totally irrational that people would cheer him doing that. And people, and it's really interesting actually, because people do things and they don't realise that they think they're choosing to do them, but they're not choosing to do them. They've already been pre-programmed that they're gonna. That's the thing that they're gonna. Anyway, so yeah, it's very interesting, and the whole behavioural science thing is very interesting. So why am I not making? Why am I not on the? Yeah, I know. Why am I playing Factorio and not teaching this stuff? Probably because you're an idiot. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Look at that. That's. I said by the end of this episode we would have a fully function. Is it? No, it's not fully functioning because it's not. It's not finished yet, but it will be. It doesn't matter that it's not, because if we look at now, We've got 2.2 gigawatts up from 1.6. So that's 0.8 gigawatts added. And the accumulators, oh my God, the accumulators are not even coming online now. Brilliant. Okay, and I think on that, and if you're still with us, you know, you may be with us. Well, the thing is, you may be still with us because you want to see what this idiot says next, which of course is also a technique that these people like Joe Rogan, what is it? Oh, the other ones. You know, there's, you know, big influencers will rely on that. There will be people, I think, I can't remember the percentages, but a huge percentage of people like, and we're in Britain, what we have, what's his name? Piers Morgan. A huge amount of people who watch Piers Morgan and Joe Rogan will not agree with him because they want to appear superior, is the reason. So they watch him because they think, well, I'm right and he's wrong, so I'm cool. But nobody's going to admit that, of course. Anyway, it's a bit more than Schadenfreude. And if you don't know what Schadenfreude is, well, you really need to read more. Stop, you know, get off social media for a bit, will you? Come on. What is that there? Oh. No, it's the pole, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it doesn't need to be, yeah, it does need to be there. No, we could replace it with the medium. Yeah. Okay. No, you can't. Can you put it there? No. There we go. I guess that is the best way. Okay then, so I didn't want to leave it there. I really didn't want to go on about this stuff, but it just grabbed me. I know I should have a separate channel for that. And I'll keep it more Factorio. Yeah, less talking stuff. But once you get going, you know, it's hard to stop. So I'm not going to apologise, but it's it can be fun, you know, because I'm still playing the game. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. If I can find the button.